Welcome back. Or if you happen to be new, hi. Today I am going to talk about how I put together the outfits for my Marceline cosplays. You can see in pictures, they're pretty simple to put together, but mainly focusing on the main big piece of each outfit, which is her cat sweater and the letterman jacket. I think what I'm gonna do is show you the footage of me making the pieces first, and then show and tell and go through them afterwards. I don't know what this was. I'm just going to explain this next part to you instead of film the whole thing because I think it's going to take a while. Basically, I am going to stitch all the edges of the felt on my sweater so it looks a little more put together instead of just like felt glued on to the shirt. I'll just show you a close-up of what it looks like right now. This part doesn't look as bad, but really on the sleeves, it looks just like kind of blocky and just, I don't know, it looks too crafty to me right now. So my idea is to stitch like really close stitching like along the edge here. I think it's gonna make it look a lot better and more put together. So I'm going to stitch like all the way around on both sleeves. I'm gonna stitch all the way around the cat head and also around the eyes. I have a red and yellow thread I'm gonna be using. So the first look I'm gonna go over is the cat sweater outfit. So obviously the main piece that I had to alter for this one is the cat sweater. My interpretation of what she's wearing is just like a big oversized comfy sweater. I just used big large crew neck sweater, light gray, for like the sleeves and obviously the cat face. This is just felt. I got this, all the felt that I use for both items at Michael's. They just sell these like sheets of it for like $1. Mostly kind of eyeballed it, but I kind of pictured on the sleeve how wide I wanted the strip to be and then just kind of marked it, cut out big strips for each sleeve. And what I did first was I hot glued them down. What I did, because I don't have a sewing machine yet, which after all this I will be getting one very soon, or at least before my next project that involves sewing, I went hand stitched all the edges, but I think it made a huge difference. It looks way better than just being glued on too. And the reason I didn't film this part is just because it took forever and it's not interesting. It's just I was sitting on the couch for hours just like doing little bitty stitches. Same exact process for the cat face, just different pieces. Hot glued everything down first. And then I went and stitched the edge of the whole head, around the eyes, the pupils, and the mouth. So yeah, that's really all I did for this. It's just some felt on a giant sweater. For the rest of the outfit, I found some blue jeggings on Amazon. The red cowboy boots, I ended up just buying a cheap pair on Amazon too. I do plan to hopefully make more Marceline outfits, and I feel like those red cowboy boots are like a staple for her outfits. So I was glad I found those. I just did not feel like I am at the level yet where I can try to craft something like that. And then the wig, I'm actually gonna talk more about in the makeup video. I'm gonna go over how I did all my makeup. In the future, if I do it again, I would like to make one wig, like alter it to have the bangs more like hers and some kind of fixated ponytail thing. I was just using this like blue headband, and throughout the day it just kept like sliding down and had to redo it and everything got all tangled. So definitely want to find a way to make that all a little more intact. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I did for that outfit. Only by a little bit, but I think this one is my favorite of the two. I just went and bought the jacket. I just got a letterman jacket separate. As I mentioned before, I don't have a sewing machine and I'm not at the skill level yet that I can make clothing. It would have been cooler to have like a real like leather letterman jacket, just like more authentic. For the M, I made this out of felt. At first I was looking at buying an actual like M letter, like they sell letters for letterman jackets that you buy and put on your jacket. Like I said, at Michael's, they have felt for very cheap. So what I did is the black felt is like a regular flimsy soft felt, but the white I was lucky enough to find, I don't know if there's a different name for it, but it's just like a stiff felt, like it doesn't flop around. But what I did for these was I actually pulled up a big M on my computer so I could make my own stencil for this because I couldn't freehand this. I made the black M a little bigger so when I put the white on top it left this nice little outline. And yeah, same thing like the sweater, hot glued it down and then went in and stitched all the edges on both the black and the white. And I'm so happy with how it turned out. I feel like it looks like a real letter. So the rest of that outfit, the gray shirt underneath I already had, so that was nice. That was mine. The shorts, I believe I ordered from Old Navy. Just found some dark blue jean shorts and I wore gray tights underneath because I was not about to try to paint my whole legs. Down the road, I may have a cosplay that I truly paint my whole body, but for this instance, I was not ready to do that, so I went with gray tights. I tried so hard to find just like some red Uggs or like a cheap version of Uggs, but red. I randomly, thankfully, found the boots that I have. I'll just pull it out and show you. Crap. This is one of the boots. I don't even know what brand this is. Called Lamo. This is the closest thing I could find to red. It is like burgundy maroon, but I was running out of time per usual. They were mostly red, so they did the trick. That's about it for the outfits. They were super simple. I just kind of had to get a little creative with making the patterns and stuff. That's how I made those outfits. My next video, I will be showing you how I did all the makeup. If you've seen any of my other makeup videos, this is a big difference. I tried very hard to not look ridiculous. So yeah, I'll be going over that next time. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Feel free to follow me on all social media at its_just Caitlin. I'm gonna go now, so I don't have anything else to say.